Hey folks, welcome to the channel. This morning we're going to be in YNAB. I have some money ready to be assigned, so let's just get right to it. I did have my paycheck hit, which is what we're going to be assigning today. I had a couple other things come in too. I'm still trying to figure out this HELOC, how to split the principal and interest. It looks like I did it before, but I just can't. My brain can't work it out this morning, so I'm just going to look at it another time. So let's go into budget. And, well, it's taking a minute. So I actually have a little bit extra to assign because I took the money out of temp. As a reminder, I use this to set aside to hopefully pay on extra debt at the end of the pay cycle. But there's not much. There wasn't much left this month because I'm paying money forward. Whoops. You know what? I actually need to go back to October. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of extra money at the end of this pay cycle because I've had to put some money into October because I know the expenses are loaded again on my first paycheck. So we are currently, it's the 29th, but all of the money that's going to be assigned today is going to actually go towards October because I get paid twice a month, and my first paycheck is typically right in the middle of the month, and my other paycheck is either at the first of the month or the very end of the month. And if it's at the end of the month, I use it for the following month, and that's what we're doing here. So we are in September, but I am going to go into October because that's where we're assigning. You can see there's nothing here that needs to be paid. Everything is covered for the month. Everything that I expected to pull out has pulled out. So let's go ahead and go into October. Okay, so $3,088.75. I have already put a little bit of money into some of these accounts because I knew that I was going to be a little bit short for this pay period. Notably, I added half of my mortgage, and I also added half of, oops, that's not it, half of my Roth. So those are the two things that I chose to kind of bulk up with my last paycheck. The other thing that's coming up that I just found out is I'm going to have a prescription this month. It's going to be pretty costly, probably this month and for several months until my deductible kicks in. I made the choice to get a lower health insurance, and it's coming back to bite me. It really is because it's not very good. Last year I took this medicine and it was covered all but like 20 some dollars of it, and now it's going to cost $600. So yeah, that was a huge mistake on my part, but you live and learn. So that said, under variable I need to assign I think it's $670. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that now. I think it's $670. Let's just put it there. I do need to cover the mortgage. That will be coming out on the 1st. So let's go in and assign that. Still have $1,800 left. This I know is going to hit, so I need to go ahead and cover that. Now, I do have a 1st through the 15th view, I guess you call it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what needs to be funded here. Now this got pulled out yesterday. So this has already been covered from last month. So this won't be needed actually until the end of the month. But sometimes I pay For example, last month I paid the gas bill twice. I don't know whether I'm going to pay the gas bill this month or whether I'll be paying it twice next month. I'll have to wait until the bill comes in. So I'm just going to sit tight on this one because I have no idea when this is going to need to be paid. This I'm going to go ahead and fund because I know it'll be coming out in this paycheck. Same thing with Verizon. I'll just go ahead and assign that amount. The car insurance will be coming out. Let's go ahead and cover that. We've got 1,100 remaining. The final season tickets, definitely need to fund that. And the first game of the year is this month as well. That's going to be pretty exciting. So that covers all of the bills that I know are going to be pulled out. So let's go on back to I don't think there's, yeah, we do have some underfunded things, but water on the 15th. Let's go ahead and fund that because I don't get paid till the 16th, and this may come out on the 15th, but it may come out on the 16th. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and fund that. I'm going to look at my budget by paycheck workbook and see what I've got. The mortgage, Geico, electric, I think I covered that. Let's go back to all. Yep, that's covered. The phone, Verizon, yep. Water, Roth, service plan for $24. Okay, that is in household right here. I need to cover this. Okay, and the season tickets. Okay, so that really does cover it all now. I will have $50 come out of this paycheck that will go directly into savings. So I'm going to go ahead and collapse all of this and find, I'm going to just close up the view a little bit so it's not so cluttered for you guys. Let's go into this right here. So I will have $50 go in just right off the bat. In addition to that, I'm putting in $300 towards my sinking funds, which I have broken up into reasonable amounts based on what I know expenses are coming up, notably gifting and transportation. So let me go ahead and first do the $50. I think if I had to choose an account, I'd probably choose gifting. Or no, I think I would choose this, the transportation, because right now I have about $217, $218 in transportation right there. This is, by the way, this right here is my Sinks cash account, which is just my savings account. This amount, 526, should always equal this. So once I assign something to this account, I'm going to transfer funds from my checking into that sinking fund account. Hope that makes sense. That helps me create what some people term as buckets or a sinking fund cash account, or it's just setting money aside for a specific purpose at a later date, because I know I have these larger expenses that come up that need to be covered. So I think I'm going to put that in there. I am going to put additional money, but I just want to cover that $50 that's the automatic draft. And that is going to be $50. So that's covered. Now I have another $300 that I want to assign to the other sinking funds account. The first one I have on the list is for gifting. Christmas is coming up. I want to start beefing that up a little bit, and I'm putting $110 in that. I do want to put another $110 in transportation because, I have that In December I need an inspection, oil change, and probably tires. I did look up my tires. They're, oops, now I can't remember what it is. Cause like I have too much cluttering my brain. I think they're around $200 a piece, so I need at least $800, probably closer to 900. So I'm still a ways off on that. Same thing with gifting. I have I did a little preliminary um, list of who I wanted to buy for and how much I wanted to spend, and like it's almost $2,000, which things I just may have to cut back a little bit this year because I don't know that I can get $2,000 before I start spending for Christmas. Okay. All right, so I've got the gifting and the transportation. I wanted to put some money into pet care because I know I'm going to have to get their next guard pretty soon. So I'm going to put that there. That'll be $50. These are the tickets for next year. I want to put 25. And then finally, we are actually starting to look at homes. So I'm going to put $30 there. And those are vacation homes at the beach. So I'm going to go ahead and start bolstering that because I know that in probably January I'll put a deposit on something. So I need to have a few $1,000s in there by January. I have lofty goals, you guys. Lofty. So ready to assign is $569. Let's take a look now at food and transportation and household and things like that. So let's close this up right quick. And let's just look at this. Mortgage covered. The service fee is covered. All of the utilities are covered. I should probably just snooze this. No, I'm not going to snooze it because I don't know whether I'll have the gas bill this month or not. Pet care. I do have an expectation that NextGuard's going to come in, but I don't know. I will be getting food. Let's put, and I think that's coming in the next few days, like this week sometime. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to have to go to my Chewy app and find how much that, what is it called? The auto ship is. And let's just kind of be precise about it. I'm still trying to get a prescription from my vet to order my NextGuard through Chewy because it's significantly cheaper. So auto ship. If I can find it. Manage auto ship. It says it is going to be it's interesting. Oh, here it is. $67.77. So let's put 70. I know I need the NextGuard. I will need it on the 15th. Let me see how much they charged me. $36.25. So that's per cat. Plus $36.25 plus $36.25. Okay, $142.50. It would be better if I could get it from Chewy because it's so much less per item, but okay. Oh, actually, you know what, you guys? I did this wrong. Let me undo. Oh, no. What was it, 77? Oh my gosh, 67, 67, 77. And then the other one is 3625 times 2. There we go. That should do it. And that's a little bit more accurate about what it is that I'm spending. Okay, so I probably am going to need grooming, but I'm going to wait until the next paycheck. It's not that expensive, but yeah, I think I'm going to wait until later for this because their nails are fine. All right, let's look at variables. Food, oh my gosh, you guys, I balanced out September for the end of the month. Unbelievable how much money I spent on food. It's food and household that were just out of control this month. I spent $869 on food in the month of September. That's for one person. Now, granted, I do buy stuff for my family, but $869? Unbelievable. I spent $500 on household. Everything ran out at the same time, and I still need to go. I still need to go get dishwashing detergent. I just ran out the other day. Like how is everything running out right now? Oh my gosh, it's just crazy. So the first 2 weeks, now typically I budget 200, but I think I need to budget 250. And I think that's going to be an underestimate, honestly. Personal, I had $20, and I'm adding this on top of the 20 that's already there. Transportation, let's just go through here. Bank fees. I need to figure out how to sort out the bank fee thing. Not quite sure. And why does this say that I have $22 in bank and interest fees? Interesting. I don't understand. I must have been what? What? I don't. Oh, it must be from the month before. That's probably what it is. Let's go back. Bank fee. Oh yeah, look at that. I think this was me trying to figure out how to do the bank, the fees from the HELOC. I think that was what I was doing. Boop. Okay, there we go. And it just doesn't work right. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but I'll figure it out eventually. Or I just won't post them separately. Either way. I think that's it for this. We still have 181, and I think that's going to be fine. Let's look at household goods and supplies. Given the amount of money that I've had to spend lately, let's go ahead and put 50 in there. And that, oh, actually, I told myself I need 75, so let's go ahead and cover all of that. Furniture, electronics, appliances, I don't need that. Transportation, I will need some fuel. And the reason I need the fuel is because I'm making a lot of trips over to Rachel to help her out with everything that's going on over there. So let's do $35. Now, okay, yeah, okay. Let's look at some of these others that are amounts that I want to start putting money into to cover them when they come due. So I know Placet's coming in January, BJ's in February. These are the two that I probably need to look at. So let's see how much I would need. 17 to stay on track. I think that's doable. Let's take a look at BJ's. $10? Absolutely. So now I have 43.51. Let's open this up and see where we are on some of these. Gas, okay. Cox, grooming. Yeah, I'm not going to cover that until next month. Oh, this wants me to put another $50. I think I must have adjusted. Yeah, I did. I adjusted the amount to $300, but that's a total monthly amount, which, yeah, $300 a month right now is not enough. So for now, I'm just going to leave it at $250. Let's see. Personal property taxes are not due until May. What's coming up next? Just trying to figure out where to put that last $43. Let's go ahead and assign that. Interesting, because I just paid this, so why is it asking for $109? $109 each month? No, no. I did something wrong here, you guys. Let's edit this. It's a yearly target, and it's to be September 2026. I don't remember what date it was. Okay, save target. Now, 909. Okay, yeah, we can cover that. Okay. What does this mean? Changes to your assigned. Okay. It's just telling me I fixed it. Okay. So, I still have $22. That's a good problem to have, I suppose. I'm pretty sure the prescription is $670, so let's go into variable. Yeah, it is $670. Okay. Let's put $680 in case I've got the numbers wrong. Close that up. Now I've got $12. Where should I put that? I think I'm just going to put it in set aside. I mean, it's not that much to set aside, so if I have overspending in food, I'm not going to have much to cover it. It's going to be a tight, how many weeks before I get paid again? The 16th. It's going to be a rough 17 days. Yep. Okay, guys, that pretty much does it. Now, the next video that I have coming up is probably going to be in October. I was going to do a reconciliation of you need a budget, but I think what I want to do is just go ahead and take care of this. Should I take care of this now? Maybe. I mean, I've I've updated this recently, all of these accounts. So you can see I updated it on the 19th. That was actually a couple weeks ago. I wonder if I should go ahead and reconcile that now. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see if I can do this with my split screen here. So, because I have dual screens now, I can do these kind of things. Isn't that amazing, guys? All right, let's go ahead and go into, let's see, that would be TIAA. And if we go over here, we can reconcile. So right now I'm at 947. I don't expect this to change that much, you guys. So, as a matter of fact, it looks like it's going to go down. Oif. It's going to be rough. No, the total is actually 88,875. So we started off with 947. Let's just write that down because I'll forget. 947, 198. So next, adjust. And there you go. I lost $155. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next one, same issue going on here, guys. 718167. The next one is also down. Okay, the next one is my Roth, and let's see what that one's doing. No, everything is down. 42041. Next, and adjust. And then this is just the cash account for that. It's there to pay for the fees, and you know, when they come in. So there you go. Let's see. The next one is this one. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is the stressful part right here. Everything is going down. But you know what? It's gone up quite a bit the last few times I've checked, so I shouldn't be complaining. Yep. Now these are secured, so these will go up. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. They're a set balance, just these few here. So they'll go up, but they'll go up consistently at a very smaller rate than all of the others. So I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this, but it doesn't really let me link it up and update it in that way. So um, this is just how I have been entering this. And then this one is, all right, there we go. So we went from 947 198 down to 946 377. So that is my retirement counts that I plan to use when I retire in roughly a year and a half, I think is when I want to do that. Um, yeah, so I was thinking about creating a separate reconciliation, but it's not going to be that much to talk about. I mean, you can see how long it took. It wasn't that long. And it's essentially just saying, am I on track to retire? And I could, if I wanted to, retire now, but I would mean I would have to adjust my lifestyle. And if I can work another year or so and still have this roughly the same lifestyle when I retire, maybe adjust a little bit, then I think I'm just gonna, I enjoy my job, I enjoy where I work, so provided that everything goes fine with Rachel, then I don't see any good reason to retire today. So I feel like I'm still on track and we should be good to go. And so that means that my next video will be a budget by paycheck workbook on Saturday the 4th. So I will talk to you then.